Hello, my name is Kim Olsenberg, and I think we should all start today by giving ourselves a round of applause for completing our first speech. So, ready? Here we go. Woo! Give yourselves a round of applause. Stand up and applaud yourself. Good job. Woohoo! Way to go. Isn't scouting fun? That's what I've been doing in scouting with Cub Scouts, making sure that they're having a great time and enjoying themselves. And I have been doing Scouts for over 10 years. I have two boys that are in Scouts, and they are both on the autism spectrum, which is how we originally got into Scouts because they were not into sports at all. So I started out as a den leader with my oldest boy, who's now 18, and became a Cub Master after that. Then transitioned over to the troop, and I do merit badge counseling with first aid, which is super fun. And then I also do committee chair. So that means I help with like the committees and just kind of back behind the stuff. So today I would like to tell you all about what the autism spectrum is and how that's been an impact on our family, and also how scouting has been a positive influence in our life. So just to start, here's what I know about the autism spectrum. According to the CDC, it is a developmental disorder. So what that means is these kids have problems with social cues. They have problems with their big and their small motor skills. They also have difficulties with self-awareness, and they have learning challenges sometimes. I say possibly because every single child is different. None of them have the same types of symptoms or things, so they're all very unique individuals, which is pretty cool. I say that the spectrum, they use that because there's the high functioning side and then there's the low functioning side of the autism. So high functioning, both of my boys are kind of in that area. You would just normally look at them and you wouldn't consider them having any type of disability. And then there's the other side where maybe we have some nonverbal children and maybe they might even be in a wheelchair. The range is so different on what their abilities are. So getting diagnosed with, getting the diagnosis set together is several appointments with therapists and questionnaires that parents have to fill out. And then after they get your diagnosis, then they kind of help you navigate to the proper person to get help. So both of our boys had problems with social skills and some large and small motor functions. So we did a lot of occupational therapy to help them deal with those things. And once we found out that our son had autism, it was quite a challenge, mostly because we Googled it, and you shouldn't do that. Also, there's a lot of information on social media that's not correct, and that is very upsetting as a parent to think that you have caused this on your own child. And so family and friends try to be supportive, but they also kind of look at you, like they give you that look. So it's very challenging. So what we have decided to do is just throw all that out. We don't care what other people think. What we do is we focus on our kiddos and we help them with all the things that they need, and it doesn't matter what other people think because you just got to roll with it. So that's what we've been doing. Some of the we've had some financial difficulties as well due to all of the doctor's appointments, and one of us had to work part-time, me, to be able to stay home, take the boys to their appointments, and just kind of be there for them, because sometimes they had challenges at school, they had a lot of meltdowns, so there was a lot of times when you just needed to be home and help take care of them. So we did that. Luckily, there's some great programs out there that help with financial needs, and they also help with parent groups. And so it's very great. It's a great community to be in. A lot of support. The great thing about Scouts is that it's not just outdoors, but that is one of the things that has been super great for our family. It's really brought us together, enjoying all of the things in the outdoors, camping, hiking, riding our bikes. And there's been some challenges, of course, but the great thing is that they have really overcome and learned a great deal and come a long ways. There are really over 100 merit badges that the kiddos can do, and it ranges from everything from cooking to um, science things, and so it's really pretty great. Our oldest actually has gone all the way and earned his Eagle. Are there any other Eagle Scouts out there? Yeah, then you guys know how challenging that is. And imagine yourself on the spectrum trying to get through all that stuff as well. I cannot tell you how much we are proud of our son. He completed it, he has his Eagle, and it's pretty amazing. And the benefits of that on his resume so far have been pretty amazing. So we're pretty proud of him. The some of the let's see. I have no doubt that both of my boys are going to have a bright future ahead of them, and I am super proud of them. Speaking of the future, I think that we all have to be somewhere else in the near future, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Some of the things that we talked about today were what is autism spectrum disorder, how it has affected our family, what are some things that can help, and also how scouting has been such a wonderful influence in our family. And one thing that I would like to send home with you as a thought is if you're ever out there and you see a boy or a Girl Scout that are maybe selling something and you can tell they want to approach you, please don't go into the other direction. I'm not asking you this to encourage you to buy anything, but what I am asking is that you give them a moment and an opportunity to talk to you so that you can give them a chance to grow into a better person. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you all have a great night.